Hello friends. So today's video is going to be a book haul. Typically when I do book hauls, I am talking a lot about my local bookstores, Bookman's and Changing Hands, because usually what happens is when I turn books in, I get store credit and then I use that store credit to get different books. But this time around, most of the books that I am going to show are actually special editions. I still will have my local bookstores linked though, because they're amazing. As always, if you're ever in Arizona, definitely check them out. And then also the bookstore Changing Hands, you can actually attach to your bookshop.org account. If you happen to use bookshop.org, then yay, definitely check out Changing Hands. But if you don't know what bookshop.org is, it's a website where books that you purchase from them, a percentage of the profit goes to helping local bookstores. So it's an awesome website. Changing Hands is an awesome store. And then Bookman's is also awesome. They just don't have that option to connect to bookshop.org. Hopefully someday though, that would be great. Before jumping into it, a big thank you to Susie for working with me on today's video. So I've had a couple of their bags now for a couple years, and they reached out to me again and asked if they could send me some more bags. And I of course was like, yes, because they're the perfect bags. They're so pretty, they're so cute, they're so comfortable, and they're such great sizes. They have a variety of different sizes as well, and they're vegan leather, but they're really, really high quality. They smell good, as weird as that is to say. The new bags that I got, this is one of them, which I just think is so cute. They have a handle at the top, so you can carry it like a briefcase, and you can actually take the straps off if you just want it in briefcase form. But this strap is so comfortable. This color is perfect. I think it goes with everything. And at first when I got it, there was a part of me that's like, I don't dress nice enough for these bags because the bags are so nice and I'm usually wearing leggings and a sweatshirt or something. But when I paired it with leggings and a sweatshirt, which is what I'm wearing today, I just was like, oh, it just gives like casual academic vibes, whereas if I'm dressed nice, it's like dark academia vibes. It's just perfect. It goes with everything. Can you tell how much I love it? Because I'm getting annoyingly high-pitched and squealy. I really love this bag, and I was really surprised to see, because it doesn't look like it's that big of a bag, but it actually fits my MacBook in it, so it can even work as a laptop bag. But speaking of laptop bags, one of the ones that I got the last time is the perfect laptop bag. So it's the most beautiful dark brown color. This bow here is removable in case you want to go more for the very sophisticated look, but I like the sophisticated mixed with cute, so I love the bow. And it comes in other colors in case you are interested in getting in other colors. It has, like, once again, the handle, the really comfortable strap. Both of them work really well as book bags. I use this one a lot for if I'm traveling, because I think it's like a perfect carry-on travel bag for electronics and such things. And then also I had a pink briefcase, and now that springtime is coming around, definitely check out some of the ones that have those brighter colors, because they're just the prettiest colors for the springtime and the summer. Speaking of perfect for springtime, summer, I also got this smaller bag. It is the perfect everyday, just going out and about bag. It once again has the bow that you can keep or you can remove if you'd like. It comes in this really pretty kind of neutral blue. Once again, a very comfortable strap, adjustable strap. These are the best. I love these bags so much. I do have a discount code. You don't have to use it for these. You can use it on anything from their site, and it saves you 20%. A big thank you again to Susie for sending me these. I love them so much, and if you do end up getting one of these, feel free to tag me on Instagram, because I would love to see, because there's so many other ones that I just think are so pretty. This blue one comes in the cutest kind of like pink salmon color, and I sat for way too long like, which one do I get? I love them all. I love all their stuff, so thank you again, Susie. Back to our video. The books today, like I said, are mostly special editions. I'm going to start with one that I have definitely held up in videos already, but I had a few people ask me, oh my gosh, where'd you get that edition? What edition is that? So I wanted to mention it here. So the book would be Encyclopedia of Fairies. This is directly on the naked hardback, and yes, it is. It's so pretty. It's such a beautiful edition. And then, of course, the sprayed edges with the little mushrooms. To answer the question, though, this edition is the Fairy Loot edition. It's just the Fairy Loot edition without its sleeve. So when it has the sleeve on, it actually looks almost identical to the regular UK cover. It just has some of the colors within the cover tweaked a little bit. But this particular version is that same book with the sleeve off. I really like how it looks without the sleeve, especially because the whole idea of this is you're following this scholarly woman who is trying to research Fae, and so I just think that this has that more, one, it has kind of an older look to it, has a very sophisticated look to it, and it just seems to fit that concept a lot better, especially it being printed right on the hardback. Also, beyond just having the sprayed edges and then the beautiful naked hardback, there's also artwork when you open up the book, and the dog. I love the dog. So that's what it looks like on that end, and then if you open it up to the back, there is additional artwork for that. It's a different scene, but same characters. After that, I did order the special edition of Stolen Air by Holly Black. So this one is one that it does have a sleeve that is very interesting. As you can see, this art style is really cool, very different. It's definitely very stylized, but when you take this sleeve off, the naked hardback is beautiful. So I am very sad because the original Folk of the Air trilogy, the Illumicrate edition, is so beautiful. I love these covers. I'll have them on the screen. I love those covers, but anytime anybody is selling them, they're always so expensive. So I don't own them, but it's in the same style of those covers, and I just think this looks so pretty. So a second ago I was showing Encyclopedia Fairies, had a very smooth kind of buttery feel. This one has more of a textured feel to it, and you can feel the design too here of this, and I love it. I love the border. I love the font. I love the way it matches the sprayed edges. You do get artwork on the inside of this one too. I almost feel like I can't show the artwork though because people might consider it spoilery. Switching back to Fairy Loot, next up we have The Last Tale of the Flower Bride. I did talk about this recently in a new fantasy books video, so I'll have that linked if you'd like to hear more about it. But I'm glad that this was in the subscription box because I don't hate the US cover, but I definitely liked the UK cover more. I do think the US cover is very fitting of the story and the style of fantasy that you get with it. It's definitely very gothic inspired, almost magical realism. So I think the other cover was fitting, but I do like the look of this one. And then, of course, those edges are so interesting and weird and pretty. So I think that is very fitting. And then on the inside, you do get this very interesting kind of twisted friendship between two young women that you are unraveling throughout the story. And so they reflected that in the artwork on the inside. So you have one of them on when you first open it here. And then when you open the back, you see the other half. And then of course, without the sleeve, you see this absolutely beautiful design. It is, like I said, somewhat gothic inspired. And so you're going to this very large estate that is strange, and you're kind of trying to figure out what's going on, and the estate itself, the house, feels almost like a character in and of itself. And so I think that the design on this naked hardback also very fitting. This next one is not a special edition. I just kind of wanted to upgrade, so I got the hardback of Hunger of the Gods. I just think the hardbacks look so good for this series, and so I decided to go ahead and get this one, and I was hoping that shortly after I would find the hardback for the first one, Shadow of the Gods, and I found one copy and I think it was over $300, so I was like, no. So I don't have a matching hardback for the first one, which is fine. The person in me that likes everything to match and for everything to be the same size really wants that first one hardback, but it's really hard to come by, and it's so frustrating because I'm not asking for the fancy sprayed edges and a bit of artwork on the inside. I just want it to be a hardback. So I'm hoping eventually I'll find. Sorry, I'm still getting over being sick, so when I talk for long periods of time, I still have to cough. Sorry. Anyway, side note for a second. I'm gonna pause. Story time. My friend who has her own channel. There was a time where sorry, she was coughing in a video. She didn't edit it out. And then she discovered one day that somebody had put her video on a playlist of a bunch of women coughing. That's why the internet scares me sometimes. I love getting to discuss books and chat about books, and I love getting to collaborate and discuss books with my friends, and I love getting to see your thoughts. But that side of the internet, I'm just like, why? That's so weird. Anyway, I have to cough more, but I don't want to end up on that list, so I'm gonna edit out this part. Anyway, long story short, I got the hardback of Hunger of the Gods. Keeping with our non-special editions, at the time I'm filming this, I have yet to actually talk about this book in any kind of wrap-up style video, but I really had fun with it. I thought it was so wholesome and so cute, and that would be A Lady's Guide to Fortune Hunting. It is the only thing on the list that is not fantasy whatsoever, but when I did a TBR recently, I was asking all of you, hey, if you have any romance recommendations, let me know. I'm definitely a sucker for cute and sweet and wholesome and just like, well, kinds of building up of relationships and stories. And somebody recommended this one. It reminded me a little bit of a non-fantasy version of Half a Soul. I liked it and I thought it was cute. The last two are special editions. One of them is Waterstones, and then one of them is, once again, Fairy Loot, because I have a subscription. So, City of Nightmares. Ha! I love, love, love this color variation of the UK cover, because originally it's kind of got some reds and kind of almost like a greenish teal color, which was a cool combination, but it's not the most unique. I've seen that combo done quite a few times at this point, but not a bad cover, but just, you know, I wasn't in love with that color combination, but I really love the kind of purple and then the warm tone pink salmon, almost orange with this gold at the top, and then with these sprayed edges. Ugh, I think it's awesome. I love it so much. And then, as usual, you get a cool naked hardback. So it's got the city, and then on the back it has the pterodactyl that a politician has, which if you've read it, you'll know what that is. This book is very strange, which I had fun with, but a lot of other people I could definitely see not enjoying this because it's really weird. But then the artwork, there's a look at that. So you see our character there with the city in the background, and then you get her and then another character that you meet later. It's always the best when there's an anticipated release and you read it and you like it, and then it's one of the book box books. That's always great. Anyway, last for today, Song of Silver Flame Like Night, UK edition. It's Waterstone, so it's not going to have quite as much to it as the Fairy Loot special editions have, but naked hardback doesn't have anything fancy. Still though, this is a beautiful book. I am so glad that I went ahead and ordered this one, and I took a chance. This is one where I did not wait until I'd read it. I was like, you know what? I liked her other book. I haven't finished that series yet, but I did like the other book. So I was like, okay, I'm going to take a chance. It sounds really good. And it paid off because I have liked the book very much, and the editions are all very pretty. So anyway, that's it for this book haul. Sorry, gosh darn it. I'm trying so hard. I can feel it coming up, and I keep trying to keep the coughing down. But anyway, that's it for this book haul. Let me know if you've read any of these books, what your thoughts were on them. Let me know if you haven't read these books, if you're going to pick them up, and then also which of the special editions was your favorite. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll see you later. Bye.